down to where the creek is that has water parts of the year. This is that creek area. We're going to go back up. So ahead and to the left around this corner is where I want to put the second pond. Tentatively, of course, because there's a low area, it'll be easier. I can push all the dirt to the south, build up a bank, but that's kind of one area for the pond. Can't really tell on the camera, but that's a low road. So we'll continue going back north. To the area I've been cleaning trees and cutting in between all the roads and where the future home site will be. Persimmon Point, all the persimmons. This did not look like this 3 years ago, almost 2.5 years ago. But the more I clear, the greener it gets. The red caution tape is where there was a gopher turtle, but I think it left. It was over there. Anyway. Oh, I thought that was a snake. It's not. All this is overgrown. Kind of hard to see it here. But this is what I do when I'm out here. Just clean roads where you can see through. Hoping they can run and extend the power to. The S is where I'm hoping they can put a well. Depending. The 2 stakes is where I want to put a 20-foot shipping container in the interim until I build a shop, house, all that stuff. That is what I built recently, equipment storage for the tractor. I gotta finish the second area to be able to put the grapple in there. Hopefully it'll fit. Then we've got the old Michael & Steph's trailer, still a work in progress. And then the big one I got with the tractor, along with the post hole digger. I've cleaned all this out. And, still got some stumps to rip up. They work in progress. But I've cleared all this, and I can get through here and cut trees down. Got some stumps stumps to still remove. It's nice to be able to see the property and explore in the tractor, and eventually side by side or something. But grass is growing nicely. Neighbor's property is probably about, I don't know if you can tell where he cleared his lanes, probably about 30-40 feet that way. But he's building his house to the south. Now let's go back here. We'll go this way. This is probably the clearest area in regards to in between the trees. There's a lot of damn sticks to pick up and put down. All that's clear now. Still got some to do. But every time I clear in between the pines, all the grass starts growing back pretty quick. So, through here. This is the most recent clearing area. Got a lot of oaks up in this area that I'm going to let mature. Continue to grow. A lot of persimmons. Cleared a lot of this area, but the whole north side I've barely touched. Got a lot of random trees and shit. Windshield wipers on. Going back down to Persimmon Point, but you can tell cleared all these roads. These all lead back to the cabin, as you can probably see there. Slowly chopping all them down. Got to still cut some trees down. Another persimmon. Haven't cleared all the rows here. There's some stumps in the way. Haven't gone through here. Need to put the bucket on for once. Clear out some of these, remove these piles of rock and gravel to help level the road out. Gotta move all these. I was gonna cut them up as firewood and not